Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So today's unboxing is the Lookiero clothing subscription personal stylist in a box. If you know all about Lookiero and you just want to get to the bit where I unbox the clothes and try them on, I'll put a timestamp here and you can go straight to that bit. If you're new to Lookiero, it is essentially, as I said, a personal stylist in a box. And how that works, you sign up over on their website, you can show them some pictures of yourself, upload those to your account, or pictures of kind of styles and things that you like. You fill in all kinds of detail, obviously things like your size, leg length, all that kind of stuff, and body shape, body type, that kind of stuff. Whatever information you can provide them to help them pick the best items that are going to suit your shape and be the sort of right ones for you. You'll also tell them what kind of clothes you like, what kind of style you like. There's all kinds of different ways you can leave them lots and lots of detail. You can even attach a link to a Pinterest board where you can share pictures of the kind of look that you're going for. So if you're going to do this, I would recommend the more detail, the more likely they're going to get your kind of style spot on. You'll also tell them when you fill out that profile how much you would ideally want to spend in different categories. So how much would you want to spend on a top or a jumper or a jacket or trousers or whatever it is they're picking for you, so that they can stay within your budget as well, which is of course really important when you shop and you don't want them sending you a load of expensive clothes that you don't want to buy or can't afford to buy. So yeah, it's kind of as simple as that. And then you tell them when you would like your box to arrive. And you can also tell them if you're shopping for something in particular, so you want work clothes, or you're shopping for a holiday, or you're shopping for a wedding, or whatever it might be, you can specify that and then they will shop for whatever event it is. Or it can just be as simple as, I'd like a pair of jeans, a couple of jumpers, a t-shirt, a winter coat, whatever it is. And then they can tailor that box again to try and get the items that you're actually after. So in terms of what the service costs, you would usually pay £10 for a styling fee, and that would pay for everything in terms of it would get the box to you. If you wanted to send anything back, there is a free returns label, so you're not paying anything extra for shipping there or back. And it would also pay for the stylist to actually go through all your information and find 5 items for you. And then how that works, your styling fee, your £10, is redeemable if you do decide to keep any of those items. So if you get your box and you think, I just like this one item, the item's, I don't know, £30, they'll knock off that £10, you'll just pay a further 20. So you've not paid anything ultimately for the styling fee, so long as you've kept at least one item. If you happen to keep everything in the box, you will get a 25% discount on everything in the box, which will make it obviously an even better deal. Everything in the box is sold to you at its usual kind of retail value, and you just get 25% off everything, which quite often would mean that if you were to keep all 5 items, you'd end up not paying for one of them, if that makes sense. So how you kind of tell them what you want to do with the items in your box, you log into your online profile and you just quite simply say, this is what I'm keeping, this is what I'm not keeping. If you can give them a little bit of feedback, even better, because then they'll know, okay, this person doesn't like high-waisted styles, so we won't send them anything like that again. Or she doesn't like wearing this colour, so we won't send her that colour again. So again, the more feedback, the more chance of you getting the kind of perfect box for you. So this is my 4th Lookiero box. I've actually had about 10 Stitch Fix boxes, Stitch Fix being extremely similar to Lookiero in terms of its personal stylist in a box, and a lot of the information and the way that you do it is very, very similar. So if you do want to watch a Stitch Fix unboxing, I'll link one here and I'll also link some at the end of the video. So this particular box, I asked for some kind of transitional pieces. So it's now September and we're obviously moving into kind of autumn time, and winter won't be far behind it living in the north of England. So instead of asking for more summer pieces, I've asked for pieces that will sort of work for like I said, this transitional period. Specifically, I asked for a kind of oversized cardigan. I saw a lot of them online recently. I've put a lot on a Pinterest board called Transitional Pieces, which I'll link underneath. And I said, look, this is the kind of cardigan I like. These are the colours I like. So hopefully they've sent me something like that, because that's what I asked for. I also asked for some trousers, chino style or similar. and essentially any kind of items they want to send me that will work well for this kind of in-between time of year, so like layers and that kind of stuff. So they seem to have slightly repackaged their boxes, so they are a lot prettier. They've got these words on, little handle on top, so really handy for just picking up and carrying around. And then inside each box you get an envelope like this. So this will have some information inside. So it will have some stickers. This is new. Never used to include stickers, but for the first time they've included stickers. They have included a little card saying that if you refer a friend to Lookiero, they will get £10 off their first box and I will get £10 for referring them. So if you are interested in trying this out, check out the information, the code underneath the video, and you will get £10 credit to spend on your first box, so that'll pay for your styling fee. And I will get £10 for referring you, which obviously helps with making these videos and what have you. There's then a letter from your stylist explaining what she's picked and why. There's also an invoice that will tell you how much each item costs and how much it would cost you if you kept everything. So that helps at the end when we're kind of working out what everything's cost and how much we spend depending on what we keep. In terms of the clothes themselves, they come nicely wrapped up in tissue paper like this. So it kind of feels like a gift, and there's another bundle underneath as well. So I really like that about this. So it really feels like a gift or something exciting to open as opposed to just a box of clothes. So I'm gonna take these pieces out one by one, then I'm gonna try them all on for you, and then I'm gonna come back and tell you what I think and what I think I might be keeping. As usual, your feedback is really important to me, so if you want to leave comments underneath and let me know what you think I should keep, what I shouldn't keep, and what you think of this box and this fix, definitely do. Okay, so first of all, the letter from the stylist says, "Hi Crystal, my name is Katie and I will be your new stylist. I hope you love what I have selected for you today. As you wanted chinos, I have given you these khaki ones by Vila. These are going to be great for your autumn looks and I know you love the colour. Style with this buttoned cardigan by Brave Soul and pair with pumps to complete the cute casual style. Secondly, style this white shirt by Charlotte with the chinos and layer this knit by Desires. I was inspired by your Pinterest where I could see lots of shirts layered with knit and I know you will love the colour of the jumper." I did say which colours I like. I think I said olive green, red and navy. "Lastly, I wanted to surprise you with this gorgeous print skirt by Blend She. Style with either the jumper or cardigan and pair with tights and boots. I look forward to hearing your feedback and finding out what you might want for your next box." So here is the first bundle. And the first item is a white shirt. And just like a button neck shirt. This is in a size small to medium. And this is the basic shirt in white. It actually says size small UK8 on the actual other tag. But it's just a kind of simple, smart white shirt. I'm pleased to see this is 100% cotton. And this shirt retails at £35.99. Not the most interesting, but perhaps it might look nice with some of the other pieces and layered up. Oh, so this is a cardigan. So like I said, I wanted a kind of oversized cardigan and this is what they've sent me. So it's a kind of V-neck cardigan, like I said, it's oversized. It's got these 3 buttons on the front. It's got a kind of pattern like this. And it's by Brave Soul London. And it's in an extra small black and it is 100% acrylic. So this retails at £32.40. So here is the next bundle of clothes. So I can see I've got a jumper and it's in a red colour, kind of like a brick colour, very similar to a top I actually kept from my last Lookiero box, which was this kind of colour. So this is a knit jumper with the little holes in the front so you can kind of see through it. So maybe I might need to wear something under it, depending. This is by Desires. Desire, Dare, Do, Repeat. And this is a size small or a UK 8. And it's called the Antoni Sweater Desires in Brick. So I wasn't far wrong with that colour. And this is made out of 83% acrylic, 17% polyester. This retails at £39.95. Then I've got some kind of green trousers. These are by Villa, and these are the Versailles pant straight in khaki in a size small UK 8. And they've got just a simple pockets here at the front. They are a kind of zip up design with a little button, and got like the little belt loop things on, and the back has got a couple of false pockets. These are 48% viscose, 36% cotton and 14% lyocell. And finally, the surprise item that they've popped in is a kind of elasticated waist skirt. Quite an interesting pattern, almost like autumnal leaves actually. I quite like the pattern, but I'm not sure I was after like a long skirt in the summertime, but we shall see what this one looks like. It kind of frills out or flares out a little bit at the bottom. This is by a brand called Blend She. That's one good thing about Lookiero. You do get introduced to a lot of European brands that you wouldn't otherwise see. And this is an extra small. So I can't for the life of me find a label in this, so I'm not actually sure what it's made out of. It does feel quite synthetic, but then I would expect it to, I suppose, at this price. This is £34.99. So yeah, I'm not sure what material that is exactly, but I'm going to try everything on for you, and then I'll come back and discuss with you and see what we think. Okay, so these are the trousers, and I don't think they're a great fit. I do like the colour. They are quite big at the back, which is sometimes something I struggle with because I have a bit of a kind of curved back really. And I don't know, just let me show you this here. They're kind of like, I don't know, not flattering and like baggy in strange places. They're not, I don't know, they just don't really seem to fit me very well. So I've not bothered putting pumps or anything on with them because I honestly don't think I'll be keeping them. They're just a little bit, I don't know, I just don't like the fit. The fit is not right on me at all. It's sort of gathering a little bit there, and yeah, not a fan really. Quite like the cardigan. This was kind of what I was after, so just a sort of oversized cardigan. I've literally got nothing underneath it, well, a bra obviously, but I can literally wear it like this, but I could even perhaps put it over something if needed. Just a little bit baggy, a little bit oversized. It's got these kind of oversized arms as well, so I quite like this. I mean, it's black, it's not the most exciting colour, but I thought it might be nice just with like a pair of jeans or something like that. What do we think? So this is the skirt. It said just to like style it with the cardigan or the jumper. I've just sort of thrown the jumper on with it. I'm not really a big fan of this either. I kind of have to wear it really high up and my waist is kind of like there, which doesn't massively appeal. Kind of feels weird and looks even worse. Again, I haven't tried it on with boots and tights because I just don't like the feel, the fit. The material does feel quite cheap actually on this skirt, and I just don't think it's particularly flattering on me. Yeah, I'm just not a fan. What do we think of this? I don't think it's doing anything kind of for me at all. So next up, I have paired the white shirt with the green trousers as she suggested. So it's kind of this like oversized shirt. So the body is like oversized, and the arms are almost slightly cropped because I have pretty short arms actually. And then I quite like the back detail on this. It's actually got buttons up the back, which I didn't notice when I pulled it out of the box. I like that kind of detail. But I actually don't think that this is flattering. I get where she's going with the oversize. That was what was on my Pinterest board. But actually, if you've watched my recent Stitch Fix video, I gave the same instructions to my Stitch Fix stylist as I have to my Lookiero stylist. And spoiler alert, on my Stitch Fix box, I kept all the items and loved them. Whereas what Lookiero's come up with just doesn't really fit as well. It's just not as flattering, I suppose. Yeah, so I don't think this shirt suits me. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is the rust coloured jumper, which I quite like the colour of. Again, it's got these kind of wide sleeves, but I like that. It kind of adds something a little bit different. And actually I think it looks okay over a white shirt, although I don't think I'll be keeping this white shirt because it's just not the best. Had these trousers fit me, I don't know if I would have worn them with the rust jumper. What do we think? So what do we think of this jumper? Okay, so I've tried everything on for you. Like I said, leave me comments, let me know your opinion. Now, let's go through everything and I'll kind of let you know what my thoughts are. In terms of when I said about returns, you get a bag like this. It's got a prepaid label over on this side that I'm just covering that because it's got my address on. You then take it to a DPD kind of drop-off shop and post it back to them once you've told them what you're sending back. And then you post it back to them again free of charge. So that's what I think I'll be doing. I do think I will be sending some things back. Like I said, if I compare it to the same brief I gave my Stitch Fix stylist, their products were a lot better quality. They were a bit more expensive because that's what I asked for, but I tried to up the value on this box, but they still seem to have sent me kind of cheaper items. So I don't know what's gone on there. They've kind of picked items that, yes, go with what I've asked for, but they just don't seem very good quality and the fit just isn't quite right. Obviously the fit is totally me. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit, it's not them. But yeah, I've just not been left thrilled with this particular fix. But anyway, let's go through and I'll tell you my kind of individual thoughts on the items. So first of all, the white shirt. I think had it have looked better on me, I would have appreciated this like detail at the back with the buttoned up bit. I did like that. It just didn't suit me, did it? Let's be honest. For me, it was way too wide and just not flattering. So that will be going back. It just doesn't fit me right. It's as simple as that. So yeah, that was the white shirt at £35.99. So that's going back. Then we've got the khaki trousers. So again, the bag is just in the wrong place. I didn't think they looked right on me at all. They just bunched up at the front and they were kind of wide at the back and they just didn't fit me. So they will be going back as well. I've just not really been blown away by any of those pieces. This, don't like the material feels cheap. It's not a flattering cut on me as far as I'm concerned. This was £34.99, so definitely going back. Probably my least favourite item in the box. In fact, the black cardigan I'm wearing because I'll be keeping it. I was after this kind of oversized cardigan. That's what I've got. It's not itchy, can't abide itchy fabrics. Yeah, so I'll be keeping this. This was what I asked for and I like it. It's £32.40, which I don't think's bad for a decent knit cardigan, and this is kind of what I was after, so yep, happy to pay that. And then the other item I think I'm going to keep is the Antoni sweater, which is this one. Love the colour, and I think I'll just wear it over another white shirt or something similar to get a similar look, because I did like the white under the jumper, but I do like this jumper. I like the colour, I like the kind of knit on this as well. So yeah, after all that, I'm keeping the two kind of knitwear items, and that is £39.95. I don't know, I'm just a little bit disappointed with this box. I don't know if you can tell that, but let me know what you think. Had I have kept everything in this box, it would have been £181.33, which I don't think's bad on principle for trousers, a shirt, two jumpers and a skirt. But this time, compared to previous Lookiero boxes, the products just don't feel of good quality. I don't know what it is about this, because I've bought similar priced items from similar brands that have been better quality, so I'm not really quite sure what's going on. Is it me? I don't know. But yeah, if I'd have kept them all, it would have been £181.33. They then would have taken off a 25% discount, and that discount would have been £42.83. So that would have then brought the price of the box down to 130 something pounds. I'll put the exact amount on the screen. I can't work that one out off the top of my head, and it's not really very clear on here. Yeah, so yeah, I'll be keeping the jumper and the cardigan. Everything else will be going back. So the 2 items that I'm keeping will cost me £71 something, which sounds like a lot, doesn't it? They don't sound bad as one individual price. You add them together and it's like, oh, 70 odd pounds. But yeah, that's my thoughts at the minute. I'll keep the 2 knitwear items. They're the kind of things I was mostly after anyway, but yeah, just a little bit of a shame with some of the other items. But please let me know in the comments underneath. I'm intrigued to see what people think of this box, because I was just left a little bit unimpressed, which I will reflect in my feedback to my stylist. They didn't really do it for me this time. But if you do want to try Lookiero, I will put my code underneath and my link, and you can use that if you want to get £10 credit on your first box. I would suggest, if you've not watched any of my Lookiero videos before, that you watch them, because actually this is probably about the worst box I've had. Yeah, the first one wasn't great either actually. My second and third were much better, but my Stitch Fix definitely had more success with Stitch Fix. So yeah, they're definitely my favourite at the minute. If you'd like to see a comparison video between Stitch Fix and Lookiero, there's a few different kind of facts I know about each, and the way that they operate seems quite different. Yeah, just not been as impressed with Lookiero, but I do think I will try another box and see if they can improve on it. I'll probably send them a message and say, look, I need better quality items, or I don't know. I'll give them some feedback anyway. So I do hope you've enjoyed this unboxing and try on, and if you enjoy these kind of videos, definitely hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified when I post my next video. I also do a lot of beauty unboxings and subscription unboxings, and at the moment I'm doing a whole load of advent calendar reveals, so if you're thinking of getting like a beauty advent calendar, definitely go and check them out. So thank you so much for watching. I'd love it if you give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to make sure you don't miss any more of my videos. Bye guys.